Hey, welcome. In this section, we are going to build the product detail screen. Now to do this, the first step is to go back to our VS Code, and then the second step is to create a new folder. Now the reason for this is to make our code much more cleaner. Within the buyers folder, we can then create a new folder and we can call this product detail. And now within the product detail folder, we can then create a new file and we can call this product detail screen. Then the section is the dot. And now we can create a stateless widget. And the name of the screen is going to be product detail screen. And now we have to import the material.dat package, alight and use Ctrl and dot and import the material.dat package. And this is a new screen. So we're going to be returning a scaffold widget instead of the default container. Now, what we want to do is when we click on any of this product, we want to be able to move to the product detail screen. To do this, we have to go to the home product screen. Sorry, not really screen, home product widget. You find that within the widget folder and then home underscore product and Ctrl and B to make this wide. And now whenever we click on any of these products, we want to be able to go to that detail screen. Okay, over here we have the main widget, which is a card, and this is the card you send over here. So we can wrap this card with a button, and the reason for this is to make this card clickable. To do this, I light and can't key into that. Just gonna okay, sorry. Over here, alight and use Ctrl and dot and wrap with widget. And we want to wrap this with a type of button known as the gesture detector. Now, the gesture detector has a property known as on tap. That is, whenever we tap, we want to then say navigator, then dot push, and the route is material, page, route, and contest. And then after we can return what we can return product detail screen. Okay, great. And over here we need a semicolon. So whenever we click on any of this, we want to be able to go to the product detail screen, and let's see if this will work. Or probably we need a hot. Okay, if yours does not work for any reason, probably you might need to hot restart this. Okay, great. And now we can start building the product detail screen. Back to the product detail folder and then the product underscore detail screen. And within the scaffold, we can then have the harbor and harbor and use Ctrl and S to save. And we should see the harbor over here. Okay, we have this harbor, but it has this color, and also it gave us this back arrow out of the box, so we can easily click on this to go to the detail, and also we can click on this back arrow to go back. But what we want to do is we want to change the harbor color. To do this, within the harbor, it has a property known as background color, and then we can say colors dot white. And you can see currently this arrow is a white color. So definitely we're not going to be able to see this arrow anymore. Okay, you can see we cannot see that anymore. And what we can do now is we can change the color or the theme of that icon. To do this within the hardware, it also do have this property known as item theme, icon theme, and this is going to take in the icon theme data. And now within the icon theme data, it has this property known as color, and we can set this to colors dot black. And now we're going to be able to see that, and also we can get rid of the elevation. To do this within the hardware, it has this property known as elevation, and then we can set this to 0. Okay, okay, great. It's gonna get rid of that now. Great. Okay, and finally we want to be able to pass in data from the home product widget to our detail page. Now to do this, remember I told you the need for this constructor is to pass in data from one screen to another. So what we can do for now, we can just get rid of this constructor. We are going to be using it shortly. Over here, we can go ahead and create a variable. We can say final, and the type of variable we are about to create is going to be a data type of dynamic, or it's going to be a type of dynamic. And the reason it is a type of dynamic is because we do not want to create a variable to store just text, but also we want the variable to support text, double, int, and any type of data type, including data type of bool that is either true or and false. So what we can say is we want the type of data to be dynamic, and then we can call this product data. And now we have to pass this product data to our constructor. And the reason for this is so whenever we call this product detail screen, we then have to pass in the value to it. To do this, alight and then go to create constructor for final fields. And you can see now we have this error. And that is because we just passed a variable called product data to our product screen. And also we made this product data required. So we have to then pass in the value to this variable. Okay, back to our own product screen. The variable name is product data, right? And then the value is going to be this product data. So we have access to our data now within the product details screen. But for the now, what we can just do is within the bar, it has a property known as title, and this is going to be a test widget. Default, the the test, the bar test has a default color of white. Now use Ctrl and S, you're not going to be able to see the bar test. Just going to wait for this to auto restart. Performing auto reload. Still performing auto reload. Okay. I can then, okay, we just have to auto restart this, and that error is going to be gone. Most of the time, you just have to auto restart, and some of the time, you just need to start your app from this crash, and some of all those errors will go off. Okay, let's see this now. Okay, I think I have to auto restart a couple of times before it grabs the change, and probably might not be seeing this error. Wait for me, please. Okay, and still the same thing. What is happening? Okay, great. We got no errors now, and click on this, and you can see we are not seeing anything over here. That is because default the harbor has a color of white, so we can say style, yes, style, and we can change this to color of colors dot black. And what we can do now is we want to be able to display the name of the product over here, so we can get rid of this, and instead we can call the product data. Remember, we have access to everything, and we want to have access to the product name, and use Ctrl and S to save. Okay, we should, okay, great, we got that name of the product over there. And also we can say font size of 18 and font width and font width dot bold. And now we can give a letter spacing of probably 5. You really do not need to go with my own style. Like I would always say, you can easily just go with your own style. Okay, good. Click on this. We should have Goosey over there, and everything is working as we expect. So we just created the detail page. Okay, see you in the next lecture.